Rain pours hard on the cracked pavement. The night is heavy, the kind that feels endless. Neon lights buzz above a lonely gas station, their glow broken and shaky. Water runs down the glass like falling tears. The world is quiet, except for him. Marcus stands beneath the weak shelter of the pump. 16 years old. His shoes are worn, his jacket thin against the cold. His hands tremble as he wipes down the side of a stranger's car, cloth dragging across wet glass. Every movement looks tired, like the storm itself is pressing down on his shoulders. His stomach growls, sharp and hollow, louder than the thunder rolling across the sky. He hasn't eaten since yesterday, not a real meal anyway, just a piece of stale bread he pulled from a trash bag. But even now there's something in his eyes, a spark that refuses to go out. One more car, Marcus whispers to himself. Just one more. He doesn't ask for money. He works for scraps. If people are kind, they leave behind cold fries, half a burger, maybe a crushed sandwich. Sometimes they leave nothing. But Marcus stays, because the glow of the gas station is the only light in his life that feels safe. A car door slams. A man walks by, his face twisted with annoyance. "Get lost, kid," the man mutters. Marcus drops his gaze. He doesn't argue. He never does. The rain keeps falling harder, soaking through his clothes. His shirt clings to his skin. His fingers are numb, but still he works, wiping, hoping, surviving. Most people never look twice at him. To them, he's just a poor black kid fading into the background of a broken city. They don't see his dreams. They don't hear the quiet fire inside him. The dream of hot meals, a warm bed, and a future where his name means something. But tonight feels different. The storm feels heavier, as if the sky itself knows something is about to change. Headlights appear in the distance, bright, sharp beams cutting through the sheets of rain. A black car glides into the station. Slow. Too slow. Marcus watches, his breath caught in his chest. Something about this car feels strange. The engine hums low and smooth, expensive. The windows are tinted, hiding whoever sits inside. Marcus feels his chest tighten. A mix of fear and curiosity races through him. "What kind of car is that?" he whispers. The vehicle stops near him. The engine keeps running. Seconds stretch, on like hours. Marcus wipes the water from his face, shivering now, but not only from the cold. Finally, the door opens with a sharp click. A hand, strong and deliberate, pushes it wide. A deep voice cuts through the storm. "Hey, kid. You hungry?" Marcus freezes, his heart pounds. He doesn't know it yet, but this moment will change everything. Morning comes slow for Marcus. Not with sunlight, but with cold. He wakes on the floor of an abandoned shed where broken wood and rusted nails surround him. The roof leaks and the air smells of damp earth. He doesn't have a bed, only a blanket so thin it feels like paper. Beside him, curled up and still asleep, is Naomi, his little sister. 7 years old, small enough to fit inside the circle of his arms. She shivers even in her sleep, clutching the torn teddy bear Marcus found in the trash weeks ago. Marcus pulls the blanket tighter around her. "Stay warm, sis," he whispers. He studies her face, peaceful in the middle of their storm. She is the reason he keeps moving. The reason he fights. Marcus slips outside, careful not to wake her. The ground is wet from last night's rain. He starts walking, head low, hands buried deep in his pockets. The gas station is 3 miles away. Every step is heavy, but he keeps going. By the time he arrives, the sun is climbing and cars are already pulling in. Marcus grabs his rag and moves from windshield to windshield. He wipes, polishes, and waits. Sometimes people hand him a few coins. Sometimes they toss him food they don't finish. "Here, kid," a woman says once, dropping a bag of cold fries into his hands. He smiles, whispering a soft, "Thank you." Later he saves the fries, walking all the way back to the shed just to place them in Naomi's lap. Her eyes light up, brighter than any gift in the world, but not everyone is kind. "Back off, street rat," a man barks, shoving Marcus away from his car. Another laughs, rolling up his window as Marcus wipes. Coins, clink to the ground not as payment but as mockery. Marcus bends to pick them up, cheeks burning with shame. Still, he doesn't complain. He can't afford pride. Every crumb counts. Every coin means Naomi eats one more meal. Day after day it repeats. Wake in the cold, walk the miles, wipe the glass, collect scraps, feed Naomi. To the world, Marcus is invisible, just another kid fighting a battle nobody wants to see. But deep inside, he carries a hope that refuses to die. He believes one day, somehow, life will change, and soon it will. The afternoon drags on. The sun burns above and the gas station shimmers in the heat. Marcus wipes another windshield, sweat mixing with dust on his face. His arms ache. His legs feel like stone. Most people ignore him. Some roll up their windows before he even gets close. The hunger in his stomach twists tighter, sharp like a knife. He wonders if Naomi is awake now, if she's still clutching that old teddy bear waiting for him to bring something back. Then, something different. A silver minivan pulls into the lot. The window rolls down, and a woman with kind eyes leans out. She's not frowning. She's not sighing. She's smiling. "Sweetheart," she says softly, "you look tired." Marcus freezes. No one calls him that. Not out here. She reaches across her seat and lifts a small paper bag. Inside is an old sandwich wrapped in crumpled foil. "It's not much," she says, handing it to him. "But it's fresh enough." Marcus stares at it, unsure if he should take it. Then the smell hits him. Bread, turkey, cheese. His stomach growls so loud it makes her laugh gently. "Go on," she insists. He takes the sandwich with both hands like it's made of gold. His eyes sting, though he forces back the tears. "Thank you," he whispers. His voice is almost lost in the roar of passing cars. The woman's smile doesn't fade. "Don't give up, okay? You matter." And then she drives away. Marcus stands there frozen. The sandwich is warm against his palms. For the first time in days, he feels like a human being, not a shadow, not invisible. He eats slowly, bite by bite, tasting every crumb. For a moment, the world feels brighter. The pain softens, but the feeling doesn't last. The next car honks at him. A man yells, "Move it, kid!" Marcus lowers his head. The sting of rejection returns. The hunger never fully leaves. Yet, in his chest, that small spark remains. One kind smile, one sandwich. Proof that maybe, not everyone has turned their back on him. The afternoon fades into evening. The gas station hums under buzzing lights. Then, something sharp catches his eye. Headlights, smooth, powerful. A black luxury car glides into the lot, engine humming like a quiet beast. Its paint shines under the neon lights, so clean it reflects the falling rain. The car doesn't belong here. It looks like it came from another world, one Marcus has never touched. He freezes, staring. His heart kicks in his chest. Inside, a man sits tall, dressed in a sharp gray suit. His watch glitters as he grips the wheel. This is not the kind of driver Marcus usually sees at a gas station like this. Still, instinct pushes Marcus forward. He steps closer, clutching his rag, voice trembling. "Sir, would you like me to clean your windshield?" The man looks up. His eyes are cold at first. Sharp. Annoyed. He waves a hand. "No, get away from the car." Marcus stops. His chest tightens. The rejection cuts deep, sharper than usual. This man isn't like the others. He's richer, stronger, untouchable. But then something shifts. The businessman, Mr. Carter, notices Marcus's hands. They shake, not from fear, but from hunger. The boy's jacket is soaked. His shoes are torn. His face, young but already worn by life, stares back with quiet desperation. Mr. Carter's grip on the wheel loosens. He studies Marcus for a long second, the annoyance in his eyes flickering into something else. Suspense hangs in the air. Will he chase Marcus away, like all the others? Or will he say something different? Marcus lowers his rag slowly, ready to step back. "Sorry, sir," he whispers. His voice is small, almost lost under the hum of the engine. The man exhales, tapping his fingers on the wheel. His jaw tightens. Finally, he pushes the door open. The sharp click echoes in the night. Marcus freezes. Mr. Carter steps out, rain touching the shoulders of his perfect suit. He looks down at Marcus, his face unreadable. Then, in a low voice, he asks, "Kid, when's the last time you ate?" Mr. Carter studies Marcus closely, his sharp eyes unreadable. Then he points to the car. "You want food? Then earn it. Clean the whole thing, not just the glass, every inch. I want it spotless." Marcus swallows hard. The car is massive, gleaming under the lights. His body aches. His stomach twists. But he nods without hesitation. "Yes, sir." The rain falls steady as Marcus bends down, wiping the tires first. Mud splashes on his hands. He scrubs harder, his rag tearing at the dirt. His knees press against the wet pavement, soaking through his clothes. His fingers sting, but he doesn't stop. Inside the car, the driver scoffs. A tall man with a stern face leans toward Mr. Carter. "Sir, he's just a street kid. He'll quit in 5 minutes." Mr. Carter doesn't reply. His eyes stay locked on Marcus. Minutes pass. Marcus moves from one side to the other. His breath grows heavy. His arms shake. Still he keeps scrubbing, polishing the black paint until it shines under the station lights. He even leans close to check for streaks, wiping them again and again, until they're gone. The driver smirks. "Look at him wasting time. He's weak." But Mr. Carter shakes his head slightly. "No, he's different." Marcus doesn't hear them. He's too focused, pouring what little strength he has into the job. He could have cut corners. No one would notice. But he refuses. He wants the car perfect. Finally, after what feels like forever, Marcus steps back. His chest rises and falls fast. Sweat mixes with rain on his forehead. The car gleams, spotless under the lights. He wipes his rag once more, then looks at Mr. Carter with quiet pride. "It's done, sir." The driver laughs under his breath. But Mr. Carter raises his hand to silence him. He steps closer, eyes narrowing as he inspects the car. Every surface shines. Not a streak, not a smudge. And in Marcus's tired face, he sees something that stirs an old memory. A boy long ago, standing in the rain with empty hands and endless hunger. A boy who once looked just like Marcus. Mr. Carter exhales, slowly. "Impressive," he murmurs. For the first time tonight, his voice carries respect. Mr. Carter circles the car slowly, his polished shoes splashing in shallow puddles. He runs his fingers across the surface, searching for flaws. There are none. Marcus has done the impossible. Finally, Mr. Carter turns. "Tell me, kid, why are you really out here?" Marcus freezes. He grips the rag tight in his hand. He could lie, like he sometimes does to strangers. But something about this man, his voice, his eyes, feels different. With a shaky breath, Marcus answers, "I'm not out here for money, I just want food. For my sister." Mr. Carter's brow furrows. "Sister?" Marcus nods. His voice cracks as he continues. "Naomi, she's 7. She waits for me every night in an old shed. If I come back empty, she goes to sleep hungry. I can take the cold, I can take the pain. But watching her starve..." He looks down, his words breaking. "That's the hardest part." Silence falls. Even the driver shifts uncomfortably in his seat, the smirk fading from his face. Mr. Carter studies Marcus closely, and in that fragile moment, something inside him breaks. He remembers his own past, the nights he went to bed hungry, the days he fought for scraps. He sees himself in this boy, standing in the rain with nothing but courage. Mr. Carter's voice softens. "Where is she now?" Marcus hesitates, then whispers, "Sleeping, back at the shed." Mr. Carter nods once, firmly. "Get her. Both of you are coming with me." Tonight. Marcus blinks, stunned. Sir, are you serious? Mr. Carter places a hand on the boy's shoulder. For the first time, his touch is gentle. I don't joke about hunger. Bring your sister. Later that night, Naomi sits at a long wooden table in Mr. Carter's home. The smell of roasted chicken, warm bread, and soup fills the air. Her small hands tremble as she lifts a spoon, eyes wide with disbelief. Marcus sits beside her, fighting tears as he watches her eat. Each bite she takes feels like a victory, like proof that for once the world has given them a chance. Mr. Carter watches quietly, his chest heavy. Naomi's innocent laughter mixes with Marcus's quiet pride, and for the first time in years, Mr. Carter feels something real, something human. This is more than charity. It's recognition. One soul seeing another. The table is filled with food, but what fills the room is bigger. Hope. The night stretches on, but in Mr. Carter's home, time feels different. Naomi finishes her soup, smiling in a way Marcus hasn't seen in months. Her small laughter echoes through the dining room, soft and innocent. Mr. Carter leans back in his chair, eyes fixed on the siblings. For the first time, the polished businessman looks less like a giant of wealth and more like a man remembering who he once was. Marcus, he says firmly, you don't belong out on the streets. You've got drive. You've got grit. I see. It's starting tomorrow, you'll work for me and Naomi. She'll go to school. No more cold nights in a shed, no more hunger. Marcus's throat tightens. He wants to thank him, to shout his gratitude, but the words won't come. Instead, his eyes fill with tears as he grips his sister's hand. Naomi beams, whispering, See, Marcus? I told you things would get better. The boy nods, his chest heavy with pride. For the first time, he believes her. One voiceover rises softly, powerful yet calm. One driver changed his life forever, because he saw the boy not as a beggar, but as a fighter. Marcus isn't invisible anymore. He is seen. He is valued. And with Naomi at his side, the future finally feels possible. The camera fades on the siblings sharing their first real meal in months, hope glowing in their eyes. Sometimes, the smallest kindness creates the biggest change.